Mike, I couldn't. I was happy for the winner in this golf tournament. Who was the winner?
Adam Scott.
Okay. And they're interviewing his caddy more than interviewing him. And it's because the caddy used to be Tiger Woods' caddy, but he used to be a lot of other people's caddy too. He didn't act this way. Steve Williams, in his interview afterwards, you would have thought, I don't know what he just won. He's won bigger tournaments with Tiger than what he won with this gentleman. Yet he said this is the best accomplishment of his career. I'm like, he was with the Shark.
He was with Greg Norman. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, winning for Greg Norman is better than winning for Adam Scott.
Adam Scott,
but
also an Australian for whatever.
It seems like Steve Williams was trying to rub this into Tiger a little bit, and it's like, let's just keep kicking Tiger while he's down. What is your take?
I was astounded to see. You know, they always interview right on the 18th green, right after it ends. They always interview the guy who won, and they interviewed Adam Scott, who, by the way, was absolutely brilliant in this tournament. Shot 17 under par, shot the easiest 65 you've ever seen on Sunday. This guy has the best swing in golf and has for a while now. Not only best aesthetically, but technically sound. He's a great, great ball striker. And now I think he's 31 years old, and everything else seems to be catching up to that beautiful golf swing. And he's coming into his own as a player. And that was happening before Steve Williams got on the bandwagon, which was just 4 weeks ago. So they interview Adam Scott, and he does a typical, I'm thrilled, everything. And then they walk over and interview Steve Williams, who's standing there.
Is that common?
No, it's unprecedented in my experience to go immediately to him on the 18th green like that. And I was just amazed watching this, couple-minute interview where he only, sort of in passing, even mentioned Adam Scott. Didn't praise him at all. Didn't say he played great. Didn't talk about the golfer who employed him really at all in this interview. And he's talking about, this is my 145th win. What? I understand that he's got a personal thing with Tiger, and I understand that maybe Tiger does not play well with others. And although I basically think it was a good idea to get rid of this caddy from Tiger's point of view, he may have butchered it in terms of interpersonal relationships. But this guy, he's a caddy, people. He's a caddy. Can you imagine if they interviewed a coach after a game, and he didn't mention his players? You know what I mean? After
right.
and it was all about my win, I won. Everybody would say this coach is an egomaniac jerk. Well, a coach has a heck of a lot more impact than a caddy does.
I looked at it, Mike, like my wife giving birth to my child, and I'm getting interviewed afterwards. I did a heck of a job. He is a beautiful boy. This is my third kid.
Very good.
And you leave the wife out. She had a big part, just like Mr. Scott had a big part in this. The caddy might pick out a club or try this one, but the guy's still got to swing. He's still got to do the work.
And not only that, but he has to be sold in his mind, and that this is the right decision, no matter what the caddy's saying. That process is inside the golfer. That happens inside the golfer. Stevie Williams. I'm just going to say, shut up. Enough, for God's sake.